This is the Oval Season 2, Episode 21. Next week we got one more episode for the uh, season finale, and we'll be on Season 3 next year. I'm guessing that they'll probably come out in January. I could be wrong. Sister will be back in October, which is mean next month. So, we're going to talk about it. In her head, Priscilla thought she wanted to kill the First Lady. That's her main target. Remember, she had a dream in her head and we knew it wasn't real. But I knew that since Jeremy pointed out that Priscilla shot Victoria, but it was all a dream. Sam pointed a gun, shot her, but it was a dream. And of course, she was standing there froze, and Hunter and Victoria was wondering what was going on with Priscilla. Sam was trying to get her to snap out and told her to go to the kitchen. I know she's still mad at Sam, but he trying to stop her because it's not a smart move to do it. And yeah, man. And then of course Hunter snapped at Sam once again, and Sam even said, Hunter even asked Sam what's wrong with her and stuff like that. I don't know. It's crazy.
Don't talk to me.
And of course Priscilla still don't want to talk to Sam. Still don't want to talk to Sam because she's still upset for what he done for sleeping with the First Lady. And then she started panicking and started going off and freaking out and stuff. Sam was trying to tell her, you can't speak that loud. When it comes to White House, you can't talk. You can't speak like that. And Priscilla don't care no more. She really over it. You know she's mad at both Victoria and Sam. And the fact that she won't calm down. But yeah, I'm gonna get to that part where she talked to Richard. And yeah, that was that with them. And Sam did tell Priscilla to go home because you can't be working like this. People gonna see how she acted. She was panicking. She was freaking out. And of course, we see Bobby talking to Lily. Call Lily, by the way, and he want to talk to her. And Lily decides she want to talk to him because he tried to explain to her that this photo op, it was photo op, which means it was fake. It's not what you think. And he basically know that Donald was lying. He trying to break them up, even they haven't been on a date. Cause we know Lily pretend that she love Donald, but we know she doesn't love him. She know that she's just trying to stay with him because they had to stay married. We know he's in the closet, even he's out, and so is Carl, and that's what it was. And of course, she told Bobby that I'm going to the White House to meet the First Lady, and Bobby wanted to know how long she's gonna be gone, and she don't think it's gonna be long enough. And of course, they hung up, and after he started, I think he was getting out of the shower. That's what it looked like. And after that, we see
Well, hello.
we see Nancy, Barry, and Richard, and then we got to see the nurse. And of course, Richard apologized to the nurse for what he said. He apologized for going off on her. She forgave him, but Barry was calm at the hospital. But soon, by the time he saw Kareem, well, we're gonna get to that. And Richard told Nancy to go get the car because I don't get why Barry don't have his own place. Ain't nothing wrong staying with your parents in that age, but that's what Barry is gonna. That's what Richard. Like we know Barry's gonna be discharged. So is Sharon. So we'll get to that.
We have the intel.
And then
Who better than us?
of course, Bobby and Matt had a conversation. He basically said he want to take out the president in the first place. Anything that's getting in their way, it's not gonna end well. I feel like the president's not gonna be good as well. We know Blakely's gonna show up after him and Matt's talk, and that's what happened. That's where it left off. Now it did start off with Kareem and Sharon um basically getting her the mask to keep to keep her for, because you remember she's still a little bit in pain, and after she had a miscarriage. It was devastating what happened to the baby. Now baby didn't know that Sharon had miscarriage. Of course she wouldn't talk to him because she was devastated. And yes, she still cared about Barry. That's what she. But we'll get to that. But anyway, we got to see.
Need to help your son.
We got to see. Donald and Carl carrying Jason to the bedroom because he's still out like a lamp. Knocked him out, hit him in the head with a guitar just to save Ellie. I mean, it was good saving, I guess. But anyway, that's what Donald was telling both President and the First Lady, saying that Jason was trying to rape Ellie. And of course, Hunter cared about. I don't get why he can't. I mean, supposed to be a yeah, because she's a press secretary now, which means Diane was, and we sus now she's dead. She was one of the smartest one, and she's gone. Everything that smart, but I feel like Ellie. I feel like when he asked about Ellie, is he okay? Is she okay? Donald don't want Hunter to sleep with anybody else because he already knew about this. And of course, Victoria went into the room and go see Jason. We'll get to that. Of course, they got into it. After Victoria talks and snap at him. Of course, that's what Victoria was pissed. And now he know that Ellie was being sexually assault, which it was, but he did say last week that he wasn't gonna hurt her. He just wanted to talk. It's crazy, right? So yeah, that's when we see Carl and Donald have a conversation saying this is gonna be a problem. Remember that Sam suspended Carl. And we're gonna get to it because Donald said Carl told Donald that it wasn't no DNA body, wasn't no body at the cabin. So he knows that they still alive. But we know it's gonna get bad next week. I'm telling you that right now. It's gonna be a shootout. And of course, after Donald said that we need to take them out, he was talking about Sam, that is the issues. So yeah, guys. And of course, after she, remember Jason was the chick that he jacked off to, which I'm surprised she's still helping him. And of course, Donald thanks her for coming. But we know that she's gonna be there again, and that's what Victoria's gonna walk in the room. She really don't care about her son getting with cousin, because we know we know what Gail ended up at. I'm sure we're gonna see her again though next season. I thought it would be the season finale, but that's not what it looked like. Of course, we see Hunter and Ellie because he wanted to make sure Ellie was okay. For Ellie, you could tell she's still shaking because Jason was trying to rape her or kill her, and that's why she was playing his game. Last week she did kiss Jason just to get the knife away from him and so she could try to make him talk. But Jason didn't feel. Jason wasn't frame at all. He wasn't phased at all. He got the upper string. I thought that maybe Ellie should have been, she should just knee him in the ground or something. What she should have done is low blow him and then get out of there and run. I thought that was, I wanted that to happen because somebody needed to punish him. And of course, Ellie she just wanted to work and forget about whatever happened. Remember with Donald told both Alan and Ellie that they can't say nothing. But of course, Hunter's trying to chill up. But all he think about is taking advantage. This dude don't got no heart. All he think about is sex. thank God Victoria was there this to interrupt. Of course, um, that's what it was with Ellie and Hunter, cause he gonna take her to the office to get him something to drink, get her something to drink. So now we see Barry, Richard, Sharon, and Kareem because Barry started to look over. He saw Kareem, but he looked at Sharon, and she know it's her hair. He know it's her, and he even asked Sharon, "What are you doing in here?" Because the thing is, Barry don't know that Sharon was in an accident, and didn't know that she went to the compound just to find him. But that man was at the house laid out. I don't know why he went off. He should have handled that better. He could have at least be calm, but he freaked out. Him and Kareem was about to fight Richard, broke it up, and put Barry against the wall um and told Kareem to shut the hell up. Because at the end of the day, you can tell Richard don't have nothing to say to Sharon. And he called her all types of names and everything. I wish Barry didn't cheat, but he is a hothead. He still need to change. He need to grow up. I know his daughter's still missing. I want for real. I want his daughter back for him, so he can move on to have a new storyline. We all sick of it already. I'm sure I'm not the only one that I feel because people is over it. He should have been got his daughter back. I wish they stopped playing this fucking game and getting back his daughter. And of course, that's what Richard told Barry, that Sharon had miscarriage. And I think he was gonna, cause that's why Sharon was emotional, because she didn't say nothing, she didn't argue, she was over it. And of course, soon as Richard said, "Tell him let's go," because I think he was trying to compliment Sharon because he didn't know that she lost the baby. And yeah, guys, that's what Kareem was trying to grab Sharon. Now, he did grab Sharon's ring. Me, he shouldn't done that. That was a big mistake on his part for grabbing the ring because he didn't know that she was engaged. But she didn't say yes. That's the thing. She didn't say no either. So let's move on to the next scene.
What about King?
Of course, we see Donald talking to Ellen because I forgot what he asked him, but he had something to do him a favor. And he went into the room. Before he went to the room, Ellen asked Donald, "Is Jason okay?" Because he said he didn't mean to hit him. But he did try to rape Ellie. He was going to kill her because she shouldn't just go with it. And she was really trying to stab him. Actually, she was trying to threaten him and flip up on her. Even she had about up in hands earlier. But yeah, guys, that's was interested. And of course, he told Donald about other things, and Donald said he's fine. And that's when Carl came into the office. He came into the office and he also wanted to come back to work. Cause you remember Sam suspended Carl for what he did. And now he didn't want Carl to come back because what he done. And Donald is ahead of him in charge for Sam. And Sam decided to give him back his job. Since he was suspended, because Donald told him to give him back his job so that he can be working. So yeah, guys. Soon as Sam walked out the door, Carl even said he's gonna be a problem. I think Donald did say that person had a son, and I believe he's gonna talk to that dude. Maybe that's the son they was talking about. So we're gonna move on past that. Of course, we see Ellie and Hunter was getting drained. She didn't want to do anything. All she wanted to do was get back to work and act like nothing happened. Of course, Hunter still won't respect her boundary. He pushing up on her, and Ellie even said, "How can you protect me against your son?" And she even said, "What's wrong with him?" Because she had no idea that his son is crazy, psycho. Victoria was in the office the whole time. We didn't see her, and by the time they were about to have sex a doggy style, Victoria hit Ellie in the head with the glass. That's what it looked like. And it's like their relationship is toxic. Yeah, and soon by the time she, you know, Ellie didn't look like she was afraid of her, cause she said, told Hunter, get your wife, and Victoria said, you fired, but she said if I ever see you again, I forgot what else she said, but that was a threat right there, and of course, Victoria even tell Hunter, when are you gonna stop? How long is it gonna take for you to when I gotta tell you? Cause when she says something, trying to get Hunter to be on his best behavior. He even said, "You just like your son. You just like our son." And she had a point. But I wish he never killed anyone. It was Jason. That dude should have been in prison so he can get some common sense. And yeah, we're gonna get to that with Victoria gonna pay a visit to Jason. And of course, um, he did say, if you go to if you go to your father, tell him what happened between Jason and Ellie, because Victoria didn't know that Ellie was being raped by Jason. That's when she find out when Hunter told the truth. And you know she gonna pay a visit and she gonna smack the shit out of him. But we're gonna get to that. Let's move on to the next one. Now, of course, Karen was crying. You can see water was tears coming down her face. And of course, Kareem apologized the way he acted. But he didn't, he looked at calm in my opinion. I hate to say it. But there was about to fight. Thank God Richard was there. And Sharon, she was done with this drama. And they got into it. She said, I don't want it. Don't talk to me. Don't touch me. Even she didn't say that. But you could tell she's over Kareem. And she asked Kareem, do you know he was there? Because you know that she still care about Barry. She knows Barry's a good father to Ellie. And I hate that he got to go through this. This will never happen because this is all Nancy's fault, really. You should know it, Ruth. Come over here in the first place because you know she was not supposed to be there. Because then Barry put a strain order against her because you remember she was corrupt and she was involved with a wackadoozie. I think she used to be a stripper or a prostitute, her entirely. That's what it gave me when I was watching Ruthless. It does make sense. Still wonder how she getting that lifestyle. And I see why her twin sister don't talk to her. Makes sense. I wish her twin sister, I just wish she just like Ruth, but she, you know, it sucks that she's dead though. You know, because I thought I would like Denise. But anyway, Sharon was over it. She said, did you put a ring on me because he was there? And like I said, you could tell Sharon still care about Barry, but why you cheat on him? And of course, she was pissed off. She wished she never slept with Kareem. She wished she never cheated on Barry because she had to go back and look at herself. And I know she felt guilty because she was loyal to him. Barry never cheated on her or anybody. Yes, Gail did try to hit on Barry, but Barry had his guard up. And then make up this whole claim that that Barry raped her, and we know he's not a rapist, he's not an abuser, he not treat women with respect. But I don't like when he grabbed women. It threw me off. It's like signs for abuse or rape. I don't think I would never do that. Grab him like that. I don't want to do that. Because he grabbed her pretty rough. I don't do stuff like that. And I'm going to make sure I don't. But anyway, she just done. I feel like she might go see the president. And guess we'll find out when that's going to happen. So we're going to move on to something else. Yeah, she was over it. And then, of course, the doctor is making sure Jason is okay. And Victoria wonder how he's doing. You know she was trying to be nice, but she started going back to her old ways. And Victoria even told the doctor he should have been with caution. Because this is the lesson he need to learn. She's trying to get this dude some help. Hunter really want to give him some help. But Victoria want him to be punished until he know where to stop. If he want to have a girlfriend, he need to be a gentleman and start thinking about one thing. Take them out on a date. And I think he need to meet somebody that his match. He need to have his match. Meet somebody that's just like him, but more smart than him. Cause we know he's smart too. And of course Victoria smacked the shit out of Jason, telling him to wake your ass up. And she gave him the ultimatum. She said, "You're going to prison." She said, and of course Jason was freaking out. This is what happened when you kill somebody. You think that you're gonna still get freedom? Cause Victoria did tell him, enjoy your freedom while it lasts. Because she said after she get back with her father, he's going to prison. Because Jason said he's trying to get some help. But Victoria don't believe that. And then he talking about he got that I don't know what the hell he said, but she ain't buying that either. Cause I feel like he's not taking no responsibility. After what he did to 3 women, he was wrong. He said he didn't mean kill Jean. I give him that. But I don't think it's no accident when he killed somebody unless it's self-defense. But it wasn't. But yeah, that was that for them. We're gonna move on to Lily. Well, before that, we're gonna see Rich. We see Richard and Sam also talking about Barry's about his granddaughter. He want his granddaughter back, and he want Sam to look into it. Sam said he can't do this right now because he got a lot on his plate about Priscilla. Remember, she still want to talk to him, and we know he still ain't. We know Richard's still not talking to Nancy, but he trying to put his pride to his side. Don't think that he ain't forget. He's still mad. She's only there because he thought about what she said, but doesn't change anything what you did. You can't take that back. I don't care how long it been. You never slept with the man's father. It is disgusting. So yeah, that's when Lily showed up. Um, was kind of go because she said to see Victoria. That's what Carl showed up, and she told Carl, "Get the hell out of my face." And you could tell Lily said, "I'm not gonna say it again," cause she hate that dude. I'm gonna be honest, she always did from season 1. And of course, Sam was one, and Sam said, "You can go back to work." He can go home and change because that's what Carl went to go do. He went to go change so he could wear a suit. And Sam even asked Lady, "What was that about?" She said nothing to her pet, but she's not a fan of Carl at all. And now, of course, we see Priscilla and Victoria walking. But Priscilla keep getting her that evil eye look. Victoria was wondering, what is wrong with you? Why are you looking at me like that? Priscilla said, "No, ma'am." She said something about, "No, ma'am," and stuff like that. You could tell Priscilla's pissed. She want to kill the first lady. That's her target. Because what happened between Sam and Victoria, even he had sex with her doggy style. I don't know if it's gonna happen between him and Victoria. I don't know. We have to find out. And of course, that's where Lily showed up and told her. She said, Priscilla said, "I'll get your tea." But yeah, she told Sam, "Thank you." He said, "Yes, ma'am." But he was about to go check on Priscilla. But before he was about to go in the room, Victoria even say, "Why are you going in there?" He said, she know that he was going to check on his wife. And she says that she's fine. I said, "No, she's not. She's not fine. You see that look on her eye. That is not okay. You can't have that look to be fine. You upset." which you had the right to be upset. But the only person you should be mad the most is Sam, not Victoria. Yes, she was teasing him. She been doing that with every man. Where was she see? So of course Lily was talking about Donald and Hunter. And yeah, Lily did say I love my husband, but we already know she don't love him. We know she wanna be with Bobby and Bobby wanna be with her and he wanna talk to her. I think it's gonna happen because I don't see Willie staying away from him. And we know Master had trust issue when it comes to people that's in the White House. I get that, but of course, Victoria even said, "What's taking this woman so long with the tea?" And she said, "Excuse me." And of course, Lily was looking, and she knows something's not right. And let's just fast forward. Priscilla was pissed off because you seen that look on her face. She had a knife. You could tell she didn't want to make the tea, but she wanted to kill her. So bad. That's why she had that busting knife like that and everything. And Richard was wondering what's going on and shaking like that. That is not normal. We know Priscilla probably did get help before, but I ain't never seen her that angry before. Not like this. And yeah, Richard was trying to calm her down, call Victoria all type of bitches and stuff like that, yelling on top of her lungs, and Richard had to tell her to calm down. That's what Victoria was coming in and said, "Don't stop on my count. Say what you say," cause she heard everything, and that's how they end the episode. And we're gonna see Priscilla and Victoria getting into it. So that's what's gonna happen next week. Then we see the shootout. Then I don't think we see Jason in this episode. And yeah, I can't wait. We'll see what's gonna happen next week. But that's it, guys. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and make sure you share this video. Peace.